you guys, I know this is my third time today, but this day could not get any more weird if I tried. Okay, so after the ducks and the walk around the garden, I looked out front, and down the whole road was all this paperwork. And I was like, what is that? Like, it looked like somebody's recycling bin maybe went over or something. I just didn't know what it was. And I just don't know. I mean, I live on a corner, so I'm used to picking up, garbage or whatever. But it was like, I don't know. It just something. It was like bright white. There was papers everywhere. So I'm like, that looks really shabby, right? It was all in front of my house. And I was like, I'm trying to, with everything going on, with my stalker there, I've been on a little high alert. So I was like, I'm going to go out there and pick it up. So anyways, I go out there, I pick up one paper, and I'm like, this is like a 1040 or something, or a 10 W, whatever. It's somebody's tax paper, right? So there's that. There's the whole stack with all the itemizations, a letter from an accountant, and return envelopes to go to the IRS, envelopes to this, like when an accountant does it, they do it right, everything, they give you everything off, and I'm like, oh my God. So I look at the name, and in the meantime, there's a man walking by with a little dog, and I don't know him either, really. I seen him hi, bye, whatever, but I don't really know him. So I'm like, is your name Frank by any chance? And he's like, no. I'm like, all right. So I look at the address. I'm like, all right, that's on, not that far. So I go drive by. Oh, everything's soaking wet. So I put everything nice, like on my counters and stuff, like to dry out a little bit. I get ready, not that ready. Look at me today. And I go to the house. And there's plastic in the front door, and there's just like a little hole. So I go through the hole, and I'm like, hello? Is there anybody named Frank in here? And this guy's like, hey, Juan. So this guy comes, and they're like redoing the whole inside or something. That's why the plastic, they were like, I don't know, sandblasting or something. And I said, is Frank here? And he says, no, but I talked to him this morning. I said, well, I have all this documentation, and could you give me his number? And then he goes, well, I don't have his number. And I feel like saying, well, then how'd you talk to him on the phone this morning? But whatever. So he says, could you leave it in the garage? Because the garage door was open. I'm like, I don't think so. Because this is like the whole thing. I mean, we're talking soup to nuts, like the whole life. So I take it to my office, and I see where his employer. So I call him up. And right on the thing, it says, if you want Frank, press 2. So he must be like high up, I'm thinking. So I'm like, all right. So I hear his voicemail, he doesn't pick up, and I'm like, I know this is very strange, sir. My name is yada yada, I'm your neighbor. For some odd reason, I don't know why, all your tax documentation, it was all in front of my house. I have it. I'm at this location. Da 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 da. So like a couple hours, if I don't hear from you, I'm going to mail it to your accountant. So, because I don't want to hold on to this stuff. I want to be responsible. The whole time I'm thinking, why me? I don't want to have people's stuff that I'm not supposed to have. So, a couple hours later, he calls me back, and he's like, yeah, this is my company. So he owns the company, right? He's like, and I'm at da 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 da. And I was like, all right, well, that's on my way to get my daughter. Will I get it, pick her up around 2? Can I stop by around 2? He's like, sure. So I pull in. It's this big shop, right? Big shop. He comes out. He's like, Frank. And I'm like, hi, nice to meet you. This is really awkward. I wish it was under better circumstances. I'm sorry, sir. I have all, well, he's like my age. Sorry, I have all your stuff. And he's like, I haven't been there, I'm living in this other town. And I'm like, okay. I'm like, so, here you go. And, he's like, oh, I hope it didn't go. I'm like, I don't think it went anywhere else. I walked up and down the whole thing. I got every piece that was there. And it was really, pretty early, whatever. It's like, thank you so much. So he hands me this. And he goes, here, this is for you. And I'm like, oh, no, I don't want anything. I don't want anything. No, it's fine. And he's like, no, take it. This is for you. So I just stopped to see what it was. And he, I don't know if I should call him back again or what, but look, he got me a $50 gift thing for a restaurant. He said, thank you for doing this for me. I mean, I have been in the dumps about like humanity and everything. And honestly, really, my job is so thankless. And it's so strange. Just recently I got a card from somebody saying they would have lost their house if I didn't help them. And then we know all the other drama I've been dealing with for months. And now this, I mean, I almost think I should play the lotto because this day is just so odd. Are ducks a good sign of fortune or good luck coming your way? Maybe this is my time, babies. Maybe my bad luck is going to turn around. But yeah, this day has been beyond bizarro. And I don't know, what a sweet guy. I mean, he didn't have to do anything. I don't expect anything from anybody. Look, I'm all red and blushed out because I just didn't want to. I was like, no, it's okay. So I have to think about it. I guess I should send him a thank you card, which I'll do. But is this day weird? I hope that nothing else strange happens. If it does, I will come back and report live to you. I guess nobody knows the answer to my Derek Chauvin question. That's fine. I don't know the answer either, obviously. Maybe I'll find out someday. I keep asking people too, like in real life, and they don't know either. We're stumped. All right, love to you guys. Have a good day. I hope my good luck keeps continuing here. All right, bye now.